Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look on episode 6 of the most overlooked albums, Joe Walsh's But Seriously Folks. Now this record for me is so overlooked because I think that Joe Walsh, over the course of his career, has a few good songs on each album. But this album is like an anomaly to me. Every song is fantastic. It's the height of his career. It's 1978. He has been in the Eagles for a little over 2 years. I think he joined like late 75. Hotel California came out in 76. The Eagles, including Timothy B. Schmidt, Don Henley, and Glenn Frey, sing backup vocals on this album. And Felder plays some pedal steel and guitar on this album. Let's take a look at the songs. The first song on the album is a song called Over and Over. And it's just a great song. I do a lesson on it on my channel. It's a fun one to play. Classic. Goes through a lot of fun grooves. There's like a reggae groove in the middle of it. It's a great song. I don't really have much to say about it other than it's a very underrated song. The second song on the album is Secondhand Store. This song features Don Felder on pedal steel. It's a great song. Just still continuing the vibe of Over and Over. It's just a great song. It shouldn't be overlooked. I like it. The third song on this album is Indian Summer. Now, there's many people online who teach Indian Summer. Some teach it in open G. Some teach it in drop D with a capo. If you want to see how I teach it, just look up the video. I do a lesson on Indian Summer. A great acoustic song. One of my favorites on the album. The harmony guitar parts I love on this song. It's just great. The fourth song on this album is a song called At the Station. Now this is a song co-written with Joe Vitale, the drummer. But I believe more so that I think Joe just borrowed the song from another Joe Vitale song. A song called Falling from an earlier Joe Vitale record. But it's a great song. It's probably my favorite on the record. There's some nice chord changes there. It's a classic. I love it. The next song is Nothing But Goodness on a song called Tomorrow, Song 5. Great song. Again, another pop classic. It's got all the elements that should have been a song that's constantly played on AOR radio, and it's not, and I don't know why, but it's great. The next song, Inner Tube, Song 6, is like an instrumental. It's got like a keyboard, there's like a guitar, it sounds like it's pumping a little bit in the background mixed in, there's piano. It's nice, but it's just a little interlude. I don't really think much of it. But it's not like it's bad, it's just, it is what it is, and it fits perfectly on the record. The next song is called Theme from Boat Weirdos. And this is another one of those songs that I think it doesn't sound finished. It sounds like he was just spending a lot of time building it. And it's very good. It's a song that fits the record again. Again, if I had one complaint about this album, I would have liked to have heard this more turned into a song. That probably could be my only complaint on the album, is I think this would have been a nice song. I'm a huge fan of his ballady type songs. Like I love Pretty Maids All in a Row from the Hotel California album. So on this album, when I heard that slow thing coming in, I was hoping that it would have been a song, but it's more, again, like a song in the works, in my opinion. Anyway, the last song on the album after that is a song called Life's Been Good. If you don't know Life's Been Good, you must leave the cave you're living in immediately. And, I mean, it's a classic song. On the radio nonstop. It's great. Is it overplayed? At one point I was sick of it, and now again I'm not. So I love the record. I think this is an unbelievable album. I think it's overlooked by many. I think when people think of Joe Walsh, they think of James Gang, they think of a few hit songs that he played solo, and they think of his time in the Eagles. And I would argue that this is probably one of the greatest albums of the 70s, and therefore I consider it very overlooked. Give it a listen. I will put the link to it on Spotify in my description. And let me know what you think of the album. And if there's another album that you think I'm missing, keep it to yourself. I have so many on my list. Anyways, thanks so much for stopping by. Very good.